Good morning. I know it is a little hard to see me today because it is a little dark out here. It is raining. But you know what? Today is still a great day. Today is still a great day. I am so grateful unto God. If you can hear me, that's what matters. If you can hear me, that is what really matters. Good morning, Dave. Thank you so much for joining. Good morning, Anterica. Thank you so much for joining. I mean, it is like the heavens has opened. It is pouring down, but you know what? It doesn't make it a bad day. Good morning, Toya. Thank you so much for joining. If you can go ahead and share me, invite someone, and we're going to get this thing started. Go ahead and share me, invite someone, and I am going to do the same thing. I am going to invite a few of my peeps, a few of my friends, you know. This guy, OMG. OMG. We're going to get this party started, and we're going to enjoy the day. And we can determine that we are, because we have more control than we walk in. We have control, okay? Good morning, Shanti. Technical difficulties right now, but good to see you. Thank you so much. So good to see you too, Anterica. It is raining. I don't know if it's raining where you are. You know, when it rains, it's like the I don't know if it's like the wires. I don't know if they be on top of the ground or what. But anyway, let's get this party started. You see what the title of this live feed is. Are you aware? Are you aware of what is blocking you and stopping you? Are you aware? Okay, I'm here. Great. Are you aware of what is blocking and stopping you? Are you aware? Are you consciously aware of the people, the things, the thoughts? Are you aware of those things that are really stopping you? This rain is really hard. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me good. You can't see me. You can't see me. I can see you. I see you, Anterica. Let me know if you all can hear me good, because it seems like I'm talking louder. I talk loud anyway, but it's like the rain is coming down really hard. Let me know if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me, a okay, a heart, something if you can hear me, because I don't want to be talking if you can't hear me. Talk to me. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me, because it is raining really hard, and so I don't know if you are able to hear me. I hope you are. I hope you are able to hear me. So my question again, do you know what is blocking you? Do you know what is stopping you? Do you know what is in your way? What is hindering you from taking that next step? What is hindering you from taking the very next step? You don't have to know about the next 10 steps. You don't have to know really about next month. You don't have to know. I'm about to find out real soon what's blocking and stopping me. That's right. Yeah, I like it. You know, what is really going on? You know, I used to say that all the time when I was little. What is really going on? We want to know what is really going on the inside that is preventing us from going past the last place that we were at. It's time for you to go farther. It is time for you to go farther than you have ever been. Good morning, Rose. Thank you so much for joining. It is time for you to go farther than you have ever been. And in order for you to do that, you're going to have to get out and see what's in the way. You know, a lot of times for my drivers, good morning, Toshiba. Thank you so much for joining. You know, when you're driving in the road, right, and you got something in the road and it's something big, you're not going to just drive over it. Especially, if it's big enough and it can be hurtful enough to hit something under the bottom of your car. And I remember in one of my vehicles, I was on 240 going to Little Rock back in December 2016. I was driving and something was in the road, but I'm on the interstate. I couldn't do nothing. It hit the bottom of my vehicle and busted my gas. It burst my gas tank. But when you see big things, and this was a small thing that you couldn't see, and there was nothing that I could do because there was cars behind me and cars beside me, so I couldn't dodge it. I couldn't do nothing. But I want to identify, because there was a thing unseen and it was so immediate. But the things we know that are hindering us and holding us back, do you know they have been there for a while? Do you know that it is something from our past? Do you know it's something from our childhood? It's something that our parents have said. It's something that our teachers have said. It is something that somebody that you knew, that you liked, and you trusted. They said some stupid stuff. They said some crazy stuff. They gave their opinion about who you were going to be, what you was going to do, how you was going to turn out, and they did not have a clue what you had in you. They didn't know. They did not know. But we have allowed what they said then to stop us now. So I want to drill down to the bottom. I want to drill down to the bottom and find out what is stopping and blocking you today. What is stopping and blocking you? And I can tell you, for a lot of people, it's fear. It is fear of failure. It is being overwhelmed. It is not knowing where to start. It is not knowing if people are going to approve of your choices, because you should be doing this and that. You should be on this career path, and they want to know why you want to do that. Why you want to do that? But the response should be, because it makes me fulfilled. It makes me happy. It is the reason why I was created. This thing that I was doing, that was something I chose. And that's what we get mixed up sometimes in relationships. Relationships don't work because they're not God-chosen relationships. They are relationships that has been chosen by ourselves. They have been chosen by the flesh. They were chosen by being lonely. They were chosen. Come on now, somebody. Good morning, Angela. Thank you so much for joining. So what I want to know and questions that you ask for yourself, what is stopping you? What is blocking you? What is keeping you from driving on? What is stopping you from going forward? And I know it's fear. I know it's overwhelm. I know it's judgment. I know it's criticism. I know what it is. I know it is, and it's in so many different forms. Oh, now, come on now, somebody. You know that there are things that is stopping you and blocking you way back when, as we like to say. Those things didn't happen today. Today didn't have no problems when you woke up. Whatever problems that we brought into today, we brought them into today. Let's leave yesterday into yesterday. Last week and last week. Last month and last month. Last year and last year. Let's handle today for today. What have today done to you in your future? What have, yeah, coach, stay out of my head. Come on now, somebody. You got to know that you have an opportunity to move forward. And I know some people, they're saying it's hard and it's easier said than done. But guess what? You got to be intentional. The word that I read, it says, put on the garment of praise. When you put on your clothes don't put on you. You put on your clothes. When you know you got somewhere to go and you got something to do, you may not feel like getting dressed, but you got to get dressed, boo. You can't go to the doctor, or you can't go to the store, or you can't go. Good morning, Doris. Thank you so much for joining. You cannot go and handle business in your night clothes. And I know some of y'all do it now. I ain't gonna mess with y'all today. I know some of y'all in your fleece night pants, that you done watered in all night long, and you thinking that's cute. Get your little stinking self back in the house. I know that's gonna make some of y'all mad, but you'll be all right. That's not cute. Because you go outside, I don't care if you just run in there to get a head of lettuce or a box of cereals. Put on some doggone clothes. Put on your clothes. I know, lesson learned, yesterday's gone, tomorrow will never be mine for my sake. Help me to take one day at a time. Come on now, somebody. Good morning, Apostle Cannon. Thank you so much for joining. I know that's going to make some of y'all mad. How she going to say I'm stinking? How she going to say I don't need to be wearing my night clothes? This, that, and the third. I said it, and I meant it. Put on some clothes. You know, until you won't know until you try. But you have to put on courage. You may not wake up with courage. Put it on. Put your clothes on. You may not wake up with courage, but put it on. You may not wake up with drive. Put on drive. You didn't wake up in your clothes, but you put them on if you're getting up, getting dressed. And even if you getting out your night pajamas to your day pajamas, got caught one day and called out, won't do it anymore. No pajama pants for me. See, I don't, I used to tell my girls, and it irks me, and I see, when they get grown, they're going to do what they want to do. But even wearing them hair bonnets in the store, I'm thinking, okay, if you got your hair bonnet on at night and you got your hair bonnet on in the store, where are you wearing your hair out? That don't make sense to me. But, that's another topic for another day. I'm not going to mess with y'all. That's just not something I do. Because it don't take no time. Somebody got to tell you the truth. Amen. Sometimes people get it because they know you'll go off on them. Why she worried about my clothes, this and that. It ain't that you worried about your clothes, but we a lot of times we say that they talk about us and they got this and that to say. Some stuff we bring on ourselves. Some stuff we bring on ourselves. Good morning, Lisa. Thank you so much for joining. So you may not know how to do what needs to be done. You may not know how to do what need to be done, but let me tell you something. If you get up and put on the garment of courage, you get up and put on the garment of praise, you get up and put on the garment of action, you get up, take them clothes of inaction off. Take off your night clothes and put on your day clothes. Now that's somebody is Coach O. I'ma tell it. I gotta tell it because and I live it. I don't just say things just to be saying it. And I'm not perfect. There's some things that you may say I need to do different, but you need to be bold enough to tell me. Some of y'all talk about stuff that needs to be changed and done, but you're talking about it to the wrong people. If you're going to talk about somebody, and if you're going to advise somebody, advise the person so they would know that the change needs to be made. How are you helping a person talking about them behind their back and they don't know what you're talking about? If you're not going to help people to a point of change and transformation, shut up. I really like PJ sets, but they're for lounging at home and on your porch. Yeah, not outdoors, not in the store. They ain't for that. Because, see, all type of stuff running in my head. Now, okay, was you walling in them clothes? They may be clean pajamas. But I want to know, did you lay and play in them clothes and then now you up in here touching this stuff that I got to touch? You know how y'all do. You picking up stuff in the store and then you changing your mind. First of all, you knew you wasn't going to buy it no way. Come on now, somebody. Knew you wasn't going to buy it, but you picking up and putting down and you looking and this and that, returning and all this and that and the third. Let's be real. Can we be real? And, I would rather for a person to tell me the truth in love and tell me the truth so I can make the change than lying to me. Say, honey, them your clothes. Go do what you want to do. This and that ain't cool. That is not cool. If we're going to change, we're going to have to know truth. If we're going to change, we're going to have to be open to counsel. We're going to have to be open. Good morning, Camellia. Thank you so much for joining. We're going to have to be open to corrective criticism. A lot of us, our biggest problem is we hate for somebody to tell us what to do because we so independent. We are so independent. So we so grown and we done been on our own so long and we done did this, that, and the third. So now can't nobody tell us nothing. I want you to tell me something I don't know. Please help me in an area where I'm weak. I want you to tell me the truth because I would rather hear the truth all day long than you to be skinning and grinning and lying up in my face, talking about me behind my back. If I'm weak, you help strengthen me because you so strong and you so smart. But you can't be no punk and do that too now. You can't be no punk. You cannot be no punk. I want to tell her, but I don't know how she gonna feel about it. I wanna bring. Good morning, Valencia. Thank you so much for joining. I want to bring it to their attention, but good morning, Mary. Thank you so much for joining. Y'all you know what? I need to stop putting this sanitizer on my hand every time I use this stuff, and my hand started going across my face, and it chokes me up every time. Come on now, somebody. Good morning, Mary and Mary. Thank you all so much for joining. When I say I got some crazy scientists, I got some crazy scientists. Good morning, Linda. Thank you so much for joining. Yes, Lord, me too. Help me out. Help me grow. We got to grow. We gotta grow. If we gonna grow, in order for us to go farther, we gotta grow. In order for us to grow, we gonna have to go. We gotta take action. But we cannot keep doing the same thing. We cannot sit in the same place. We cannot keep on, circling the same stuff and think we gonna see something different. I would rather hear the truth to my face instead of you talking to me behind my back. Hey, any day, any day, any day. Any day, tell me what you gotta say. I would tell you, and I don't care if and that's what I like about being a coach. I love being a coach. I love being a coach, and not because I ain't trying to check nobody. I'm not trying. The second time you have tried something and it strikes your side, I need to leave it alone, Anterica. I need to leave it alone. I'm just out here trying to put some, and really I just came out the house. I didn't need no sanitizer. I'm just out here messing with stuff because I saw it. And I'm out here putting some stuff on here that's going to kill me. But anyway, I'm gonna put that nose in my pocket. It's terrible. It is terrible. It will swell up in a minute, irritated in a minute. But we have to, I would rather for you to tell me the truth. And what I was saying, I love being a coach because one, I like to see people thriving. I like to see people grow. I don't like to see people hurting. That's why I became a coach. I like to guide and direct. But one thing that, we have to understand, our family members I saw it, laugh out loud. Yes. One thing about it, our family members gonna tell us what we like to hear. And one thing I like about being a coach, I'm not a paid friend. I'm a person that's going to look at the situation, evaluate the situation, and I'm going to give you my expert advice. And how did I become an expert? Because I've done it. I've coached. I've put in the time. I've made the investment. I'm not just out here giving myself a name. They say after you put in so many hours in something, you're an expert, right? I didn't put in about 10,000 hours in this thing. I've been coaching for over 10 years. Action Speaks Volume has been birthed for over 5 years. So this is not something that I just jumped out during this pandemic. These videos, I have been coming on here live for over 3 years. I have been consistent. I haven't been just popping in and popping out where one day I'm this, that, and the third. The next day you don't know where I am. This day you don't know. Next day I'm coming out here half dressed and I'm dropping it like it's hot. Yes, I love the encouragement you do. It helps me so much. Thank you so much. We got to be consistent. You got to be consistent. So what I want you to do, I've watched you. You got this. Amen. It's looked like, and I mean, even through all the trials, through all the tribulation, through all the stuff that I experience, all the stuff that I go through, I don't come on here wearing it on my face, talking about, oh, yesterday I had a bad day. You don't hear me talk about no bad day. I make the day. And you know why I can make my day? I think last Friday was a crazy day at work. I mean, when I say I worked, I guess they were trying to get every balance that they thought I owed them, on Friday, because it was like rah, 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 roo, roo, rah. It was rah. It was rah. But guess what? Even through that, I started taking me some deep breaths. I was like, hold up. We gonna get this thing in control. Baby, I just started, and I love being in the building by myself. I just started screaming to the top of my lungs and with praise and worship services. And baby, I got back in alignment because I'm thinking, no, I'm not finna get frustrated. You are not finna frustrate me. Not today, not tomorrow, not yesterday, not last week. We gonna come back this thing with the Lord. I started singing praise and worship, and I went and just started doing me some breathing exercises. And honey, I just centered myself. I said, we finna get this thing back in alignment. We getting back in alignment. We are getting back in alignment. So you got to know, find out what is blocking you. People will block you. People will try to stop you. People want to see you hurt more than they want to see you helped and up. It's bad to say, but it's the truth. You got some people, they waiting to see you fail. You got some people waiting to see you fail. They waiting. They are waiting to see you fall. They are waiting for things to not work out. They are waiting. Waiting. They say, oh, you trying something new. I want to see how this don't work out. Oh, you gonna try that. I can't wait to see that it's not gonna work. Help us to be and remain in balance, Lord, that we don't give away your whole day to a momentary situation, no matter how long the moment. You better say it again. Some of us will take something that happened 2 seconds and we'll spend all day talking about it. If we spent that time talking about the Lord and his goodness, do you know how much more productive you would be? When you just talking about it, when you just start being so grateful, every time a situation come and try to bring you down, just say how great. I'm so grateful for breath. I'm grateful for life. I'm grateful for this, that, and the third, for my house, for my food, for my table, for my kids, for my wife, for my husband, for my mama, my sister, brother. Even if they ain't with you no more, you still can be grateful for them, because if it wasn't for them, you wouldn't even have life. You got to be grateful for your grandparents and your forefathers and the people that fought before you, the people that walked before you, the people that spoke up for you. There is so much that we can be grateful for. So much. So I want you to really think about today, all day through the day. Just ask yourself, what's stopping me? What's blocking me? And then when you get out the what, when you narrow down the what, say, who is stopping me? Who is blocking me? Who am I worried about? Who am I so concerned about what they gonna think about what I do if I do this? Good morning, Robert. Thank you so much for joining. Project 400 in the house. Come on now, somebody. Listen. Ask yourself, who am I allowing to stop me? Is it my ex? Are you allowing your ex to stop you? Are you allowing your baby mama, baby daddy to stop you? Are you allowing the old boss that didn't know how to talk to you stop you, to tell you that you wasn't enough? Baby, I got a prescription for that. I am also grateful for life and for everything that God is doing in it. Yes. You got to say, ask yourself, who am I allowing to stop me from having a happy day? Do you know that everything that stops you from being and having all that you want is something or somebody? And think about it. Is it your kids? Is it your husband? Is it your wife? Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Is it that BFF that used to be your BFF? Is it your ride or die chick? Is it your ride or live chick? Do you know you got some friends that hang with you, but they jealous of you? They looking at you cockeyed every time you say you gonna do something? Prescription taken. Come on now, somebody. If you're working with me as a one-on-one coaching client, you'll know what that prescription is. You'll know what that prescription is. Give it to me. If you're working with me, I give my one-on-one coaching clients a prescription, and it's signed by me. Dr. O. Dr. O is writing prescriptions, y'all. It is so. I amuse myself. Who are you allowing to stop you and block you? And when you think about it, is it something that your mom said when you was a child? Is it something that your dad said when you was a child? Is it something that your dad didn't say? Is it something that your mother didn't say? Is it something that they did or did not do? What is it? Who is it? Was it your third grade teacher? Who is it? Was it your principal? Was it your pastor? Was it the minister? Who is it? The missionary, the usher? Who is it that you is allowing to hold you back? Was it that old boss, your co-worker? Was it your ex-friend, your best friend? Was it your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your wife, your sister, brother? Come on now, somebody. Who is it? Who is it? Who is it that is holding you back? And when you think about it, say that every day my day is jacked up. Every day, give it to me. Yes, my mom. You're going to have to release her. Release her. Says, when you start thinking about people that talk crazy to you, they didn't even know what they was talking about. Don't give them that control over you. They don't know, and as I was talking yesterday, you believe what you want to believe. You say what you want to say. But baby, you cannot determine who and what I am going to do. You are not going to determine who I'm going to be, what I'm going to do, what I'm going to have. You got to tell them, believe what you want to believe and say what you want to say. But you will not determine my future. Look at the man in the mirror. Who do you think? We do think on things that was said or not said, done or not done. We must release it. Release it. Because they lies anyway. Because God told me that I'm beautiful and fearfully made. So what I care about you calling me ugly? Baby, I'm beautiful. He said make a joyful noise. So what I care about you thinking she talk loud and she talk fast and her voice is not this and that. No. The voice box, I don't have no control over it. I don't have no control over it. But baby, I can get just as proper as you. I don't even feel right talking proper. Come on now. You're going to have to release those noises, release those sounds out of your mind that is not serving you. Release it. If it's not serving you, there's a difference in being served and being worked. Did y'all hear me? There is a difference in being served and being worked. There's a difference in being served and being worked. When you're being served, it's being brought to you. When you're being worked, it's taken out of you. So you're going to have to release the things that's not serving you, and you're going to have to go with the things that is working for you. I don't know what that is for you. Bleed what you want to bleed. Say what you want to say. Think what you want to think. Released. Come on. Come on. You got, this is not something that I come on here. You know, I'm so good at it, it'll make you think I don't care about nothing. I'm just that good at it. But it wasn't something that I was born with. It wasn't something that I bought, but it was something that I had to put on. I had to be intentional about it. Because, see, people will keep you, I'm telling you, people will keep you on a roller coaster every day if you let them stay up in your head. If you let them stay up in front of you, they will block you. They will stop you. They will try to rock your whole world. But you got to put it on. There's a difference in being served, brought to you, and being worked. This thing's taken out of you. You gonna see that on a me. I'm gonna have to send that to the graphics team. You gonna see it. But you gotta know there's a difference. And if you ain't if a thing is no longer serving me, release it. If it's no longer serving you, if a conversation, if a word, listen, if anything in your past that was said to you that is hurting you, that's not serving you. That is working you. That is working you. So release it. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Out of my mind, I will let it go. Y'all, I'm getting ready to do some, I got some new things that's coming up. I'm super excited about it. I've been doing it and I want to create some. So I'm excited. I got some new things coming up. I'm telling you, if you're not working with me, you need to be working with me. Figure it out. Don't say what you can't do and what you can't afford. If you want it bad enough, you will figure out a way. Look around your room. Are you in a room somewhere? I know that's right. Say that again. Look around the room you're in. Just look around the room. I don't care where you are. Look around the room you are in. Look around. 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 I'm pretty sure, and I've said this before, there are things in that room that you don't need. You don't need them. You don't even use them anymore. But when you got them, you wanted them, right? So you got to want something different in your life. You may not feel like you can afford it. Do what you got to do. When you want something bad enough, you will make a way. You saw my shirt yesterday. We don't make excuses, but we get stuff done. We make it happen. We don't make excuses. We make it happen. When I hired my coach last month at the beginning of the month, I put it on a credit card. I ain't have to have the money. And sometimes you're thinking, oh my God, I done made this investment in the midst of a pandemic. Yes. That investment has come back to me 7 to 10 times already. And it wasn't a small investment. It was an investment that was worth investment. It was an investment worth me talking about. So if you are not working with me as a one-on-one client, if you are not a part, because last night, we're getting ready to end Empowering 8. So what you gonna do? Empowering 8 is ending at the end of this month. So you're going to have a plan to continue. Don't start a thing and then stop a thing and think that, okay, this ain't working. No, this ain't working. You're going to have to work that thing. You're going to have to work that thing. But you need to walk away like supernatural women. Yes. So if you're not working with me as a one-on-one client, you need to get on the phone with me. Get on the phone with me and figure out a way to do it. Figure out a way to do it. Don't let another day stop you. Don't let another person block you. You're going to have to do this for you. If you ever want to be better, you need to do something for you. You've done something. Good morning, Nisi. Thank you so much for joining. You've done something for everybody else, and now it's time for you to do something for you. For you. For you. And if you can't afford it, you figure out, how can I do this? You know what? You can't afford not to. You can't afford not to be a better person. You're going to have to work that thing. You're going to have to work that thing. Work that thing. You cannot afford not to. She's going to hurt your feelings in a good way. Come on now, somebody. I got several of my people on here. I got several people on here that are working with me one-on-one. Several people on here that are working with me one-on-one. And I don't really, I don't do it. But I'm telling you, it's for your good. It's for your good and for his glory. The things that I do is for your good and for God's glory. It is for your good and God's glory. And when we do things for our good and God's glory, baby, we gonna win. We're gonna win. So look, I'm getting ready to get out of here. I pray that you are having an amazing day. Look, you're gonna see some new things. I've been working on some things. I am your procrastination strategist, your behavior change expert, where I help you to build unshakable confidence, stop procrastinating, and to get your dreams out of your head into your life. This is not a life that we're going to live miserably, but this is a life that we're going to live and enjoy. We love what we do. We like to see the day. We ain't going to have no miserable Monday and TGIF and that is Friday. We going to enjoy every day. Every day is a great day. Every day is a day of thanksgiving, because this is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and I will be glad in it. I choose to rejoice. It's for my good and it's for God's glory. Good morning, Chappelle. Thank you so much for joining. Look, share me. If you're just coming on, please go back and listen at the replay. God bless you. Bye.